and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy headliners. Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain. All the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
We're back. I have way too much caffeine and way too much sugar running through my body right now from my coffee. I am amped up. I just went in, did a quick lap around the house, messed with the kids for a minute, chased the dog. Dog chased me. I need to eat. I haven't had anything to eat today. I'm drinking my protein water, but nothing is soaking up the caffeine in my stomach, so it's just like in the veins. It's just like right there. Oh boy. How much do we have to talk about today? I have the game on in the background. If you guys can hear it. That's why. That's why. Stevenson, not bad. I did see he went to the medical tent, though. I don't know if he's out yet or not. JL Lewis sending a $5 dono. JL, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Jose Toscano celebrating his second month here is a headliner member. Hey, Kyle, should I start Najee or Jameer at my running back position? I have Jameer Gibbs higher. Also, who should I start at my flex? Garrett Wilson, Evan Ingram, or Calvin Ridley? Have a great day. Jose, I hope you have a great day as well. Your safest bet is going to be Evan Ingram. He's the one guy that's probably getting the most targets or the most consistent targets out of the group. And then Calvin Ridley is going to have your highest upside. Charles T celebrating a full year here with the headliners. Charles, appreciate you. Thanks for being here for a year as a member of Full Job Morning. Need 2 from Montgomery, Breece, Dell, or Javonte Williams. So 100% locking in Breece Hall. And then it depends on what you're doing. If you're chasing points, if you need safety, David Montgomery will be your safest bet. Tank Dell will have your highest upside. If you're facing a better team than you, or if it's going to be a close matchup, I probably lean Tank Dell here. Also, starting Christian Watson or Dotson in a half PPR league. As of right now, I would say Dotson. We're going to talk about the weather in just a minute here. And it could change. I'm waiting for the weather update, so give me a second on that. I am God, celebrating a month here with us at the Fantasy Headliner. Should I start Madison or Ford as my RB2? I have Madison higher, even though I don't love it. That boy 555 celebrating 13 months here with the headliners. What's good, Kyle? Who are we benching in a half PPR? Debo, Scary Terry, or Tank Dell? I'm leaning Scary Terry out of this group. Taylor 954 celebrating 25 months here with the headliners. Should I start Addison or Davis in a full PPR? So it sounds like TJ Hawkinson is going to be limited to specific reps today. I like Jordan Addison a little bit more now. I will go with Jordan Addison. Keyshawn Boutte. All right, so here's weather. Here's weather, what we're seeing right now. There was some worry about wind in San Francisco and Jacksonville. That has died down. There's no longer any issues with wind there. I need to turn this down a little bit more. Washington at Seattle. Washington at Seattle. Some showers here, though the heaviest should hold off until after the game. Most likely a dry first half with increasing chances for rain as the game goes on. Don't think we'll see much rain. Not expecting major impacts. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll see some rain, but not expecting major impacts. And again, I get the weather information from Roto Grinders Weather. So appreciate them helping with that. Is that play coming back? Denver at Buffalo. Sustained winds are showing up at 10 to 15 miles per hour, but gusts could reach around 30. If one of those stronger gusts happens during a long kick or deep throw, it could blow it off a bit, but it won't impact every play. So Denver at Buffalo, some sustained winds that could cause an issue, but not a ton. Not a ton. So really Washington and Seattle, the biggest thing there is staying dry at the beginning of the game, but the end of the game, second half, could become an issue. It looks like Ramondre's back in the game here. A long run by Zeke, negated by a penalty. Stevenson back out there, out wide. So that's our weather update, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at Dr. Ethan's updates. This morning, TJ Hawkinson is in, but is playing limited snaps. So keep an eye on him. TJ Hawkinson is still a guy that I would start based on what other options would be available. I'm not 100% out on TJ Hawkinson. It just depends on who else. Give me a minute, and we'll talk about that. I'll tell you where I drop him in my rankings. My nose is itching. No KJ Osborne today. All the more reason to like Jordan Addison. Keaton Mitchell is going to play. He was dealing with a hamstring issue, though. I wouldn't expect a ton out of Keaton Mitchell today. With the defense that they're playing, and then Gus Edwards and Justice Hill being in front of them really still. Jamar Chase is 50-50 to play. He said he intends to, but it is apparently pretty sore still. When it comes to Jamar Chase today, I'm playing it safe. If I have other options that I feel like could be safer, I will go with those. If I have other options that are just as risky, I would probably go ahead and be risky with him. Okay. Kyler Murray and James Conner, obviously both are going to play. Players that have already been ruled out today, Nico Collins, Damian Pierce, T. Higgins, Zay Jones, Traylon Burks. My nose, man. Devontae Parker. I mean, they're playing right now. Kendre Miller, Marquise Goodwin, David Bell, DeJuan Jones is a big one, unfortunately for Cleveland. Matt Collins, Justin Jefferson, obviously. So, no, Chase isn't ruled to start. Chase is not ruled to start. He is 50-50 to play still as of right now. He is intending to play. It is 50-50. Y'all remember how many times last year T. Higgins was like, oh yeah, I'm playing, and then didn't play the rest of the game after the first snap or first series? We could be in for kind of the same thing with Jamar Chase. Again, Jamar Chase, if I have safer options, I'm going to lean towards safer options. If I have guys that are just as risky, then I would be okay just risking it with Jamar Chase and seeing what happens. Would you start? I think the biggest thing is a lot of people are going to be asking about Boyd. Would we start Boyd over him? If you need to play it safe, yes, I would. No, Stevenson was just out there for a play. Then somebody got hurt and it went to TV timeout, and they're coming back right now. So I don't know if he'll be back. Who's spamming laughing emojis right now? Third and 6. It's going to be to Demario Douglas or Hunter Henry here. How much do you want to bet? Or Stevenson, who's into the backfield again right now. Stevenson is out there. Called it. I said Demario Douglas. Nailed it. Ramondre. T-Law will be safer than Howell because we're not really worried about the weather with him. Man, I'm really glad we held on to Stevenson. Listen, I know, is my TV late? I'm sure it is because I'm watching on the NFL app, and the NFL app always seems to be behind. So I would not be surprised if I'm behind. So if I say something, don't ruin it for me. We have a few milestones here. Hold on a second. Dustin Stone celebrating 15 months. Celebrating 15 months with the headliners. Wondering, do I start Ingram over Hawkinson since he's limited? Yes, I would start Ingram over Hawkinson. Or stay with Hawkinson, big play and touchdown potential. I'm probably going to play it safe with Ingram there. Travis Wilson celebrating a month here with the headliners. What up, Big Tasty? What up, Travis? And a full PPR. Need one for the tight end. Mark Andrews or Kittle. And one flex. Tank Dollar, Aaron Jones. Give me Mark Andrews and Aaron Jones there. Dominique Evans celebrating 25 months. And the first down for Stevenson. Sorry. Should I flex Dare Alawala Bang Bang? Dominique's been here long enough to remember the Dare Alawala Bing Bang. Nick Dave. Since he has kicking upside, I would say no. I would say let's stay away from that play. But thank you for reminding me about Dare Alawala Bing Bang. Ruben Santos becoming a member, celebrating, or actually, he's celebrating 1 month with the headliners. Appreciate you. Mirna. What's going on, Mirna? Celebrating 7 months with the headliners. Kyle, forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. Should I put Connors in my flex or keep Gus Edwards? So I have Connors over Gus Edwards now. I'm almost positive. Let me double check. Get Zeke off the field. Get him out. Put Stevenson back out there. I have What are we doing? I have to see. You guys are probably ahead of me. Mac Jones just threw that interception. What is Mac Jones doing? Jones is gone next year. The Patriots are for sure drafting a quarterback. Sorry, Myrna. Got sidetracked there. Yeah, I've got Connors higher than Gus Edwards now. Yes. Thanks, handsome. Last night was funny as heck. I hope Jake ain't booty hurt. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Deep down, he knows I'm the better looking individual. He just won't admit it. Spicy Unicorn celebrating 8 months with us. Team is set. May the odds forever be in our flavor. In our flavor. TC7786 becoming a member for the 8th month. Running back Kamara. It says Karma. I just said it. Running back Kamara and Mixon need flex from Barkley, Davis, or Taysom Hill in a PPR. I'm still going to go Barkley there. Dude's going to see 957 touches today. DC Hog celebrating 5 months with us. Anthony P, welcome to Hold and Chubb. Thanks for joining up on the exclusive Headliner Nation. Danielle Fielder celebrating 25 months with us. Good morning, Headliners. Look at my future ex-husband. Looking amazing. Danielle and Myrna, y'all are going to have to sort this out. Should I start Godwin over Addison? Wait, you put Goodwin. I'm assuming it's Godwin. I've got Addison higher right now. Forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. Ben R. becoming a member for the 13th month. Need 2 wide receivers and a flex in a PPR. Need 2 wide receivers and a flex in a PPR. Deontay Johnson, Hopkins, Dell, Sutton, Dotson, Warren. Thanks in advance. In a full PPR league, I'm going to go Deontay Johnson. I'm going to go DeAndre Hopkins. If you want more upside, then make your flex Tank Dell. If you want more safety, then make it Warren. I feel like those are such weird penalties. Freddie Najaro. Celebrating 2 months here with the Headliners. Good morning, Headliner Nation. Kyle, how do you feel about Ridley or JSN in the flex in a PPR league? I'm probably still going to go with Ridley there. Wow, what a catch. What a catch by Downs there. Nate Larson, welcome to Hold and Chubb. Thanks for joining up on the exclusive Headliner Nation family today. Let me shake my coffee up here. John Palmer, love you. Ford and Ridley outlook rest of the season. I mean, Jerome Ford. Daniel. Rock, paper, scissors. We'll just start a text. Like, let's just air all of our grievances here. We'll start a text stream and we'll just talk it out. As far as Ford and Ridley go, I've been pretty vocal on both of them, and my stance hasn't really changed. Ridley, to me, is going to continue to be a boomer bust guy. He's going to continue to be boomer bust. He's going to have some really good weeks. He's going to have some really bad weeks. Again, I attributed him to Tyler Lockett in his early years in the league, where he was going to have some games that would absolutely win you weeks, and he was going to have some games that absolutely would destroy you. And I still think, it's the same thing. As far as Jerome Ford goes, Jerome Ford is exactly the same thing too. Is the same thing I've been talking about. Jerome Ford is also boomer bust because he's hyper inefficient on the ground. He's got 1 big play, 2 big plays per game that has really made his year, and that's about it. So it's kind of the same thing. He's going to be a guy that is going to continue to cause issues. He's going to be a guy that's going to continue to have a good game where we say, yep, we're going to play him. He doesn't perform all that well, but maybe he has that 1 big run that makes a majority of the day. That's what I would say. Would you start JSN over Chase this week? I would hate to, but I'm okay with it if you need to play it safe. I'm going to go Connor over Madison, Kevin. Gabe, pick one to bench between Madison, Connor, and Madison. Gabe, I think you missed a player there. Because you said Madison twice. I'm going to go Dobbs over Watson, Dominique. Abelardo, I'm going to go with T-Law over Howell. Oh, for the rest of the season, Howell probably has more upside. Howell probably has more upside the rest of the season if that's what you're chasing. All right. Ozeal, I saw you asked a couple of times. Hold on just a second. Let me update my tight end rankings. Raymil Billings, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Bango, yes, I did. Really, the only concern is the Washington-Seattle game with rain at the end of the game. So TJ Hawkinson is now... Okay, so Viper Twin. Laporte is my tight end one this week. I think you know who I'm going to say. So these are my updated tight end rankings right now. This might help a lot of you with questions. Sam Laporte is my tight end one, followed by Dalton Kincaid, Mark Andrews, Dalton Schultz, Evan Ingram, and Taysom Hill. Dude, my nose will not stop itching. Is this what it feels like to snort crack? Oh. I have moved TJ Hawkinson from tight end 2 down to tight end 7. Behind him at tight end 8 is George Kittle and Jake Ferguson at tight end 9. Okay. Kittle and Ferguson are still guys that I would say have about the same amount of upside as TJ Hawkinson, but their floor may not be where his is as he still continues to potentially be out there. Blacker, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Crack feels better. I would say I would be willing to go as low as tight end 9 with TJ Hawkinson. Bench between Madison, Connor, and Addison. I'm going to bench Madison out of that group. So right now, I would say that for sure I would be willing to lock in Laporta, Kincaid, Andrews, Schultz, Ingram, and Hill over Hawkinson. Kittle and Ferguson would take a little bit more convincing. Anthony, Addison probably has a higher ceiling just because KJ Osborne is out, Justin Jefferson is still out, Cam Akers is injured, and so is TJ Hawkinson. I would say that right now he's the only pass catcher, so he probably has the highest upside. Gabe, you're welcome. No worries. Well, at least I'm starting in one lineup this week, Danielle. Jay, in a full PPR, Connor or Singletary? I'm going with Connor there. I want to get through as many as possible right now. Let's go ahead and rapid fire a few. Let's rip and roll here, okay? Make sure the questions are short and sweet, though, okay? Give me the names of the individuals. Tell me if I'm, like, say, sit 1, or start 1, start 2, start 3. If you need certain positions, tell me. Half PPR, full PPR, standard. Keep it short. Keep it sweet. Let's rip through of these. I'm starting Tank Dell over Javonte Williams for Gabriel. Hyde and Zeke, I'm going Tank Dell over Garrett Wilson. George, I'm still going Hawkinson over McBride. Thomas, I'm still going Hawkinson over Njoku. TC, I'm going Goff over Purdy. Bango, we have T-Law safer than Howell this week with Howell having more upside. Trevor, Aaron Jones over James Conner. Tank Dell has more upside than Montgomery, Ricky. Did Mac Jones really just get benched in the last 2 minutes of the game? Chaser Kittle in the flex, Bigmont. I probably go with Kittle there. Don't love it. Sean, Godwin or Dotson? I'll go with Godwin there. Bruce, Osmodeus with a $5 donation. Bruce, appreciate you. I'm going to go Noah Brown over Michael Thomas. Yeah, Bailey Zappi's coming into the game. I'll go Garrett Wilson over Tyler Boyd. If you want more upside, though, go Tyler Boyd. A little bit riskier. 50-50 Chase or Dobbs. I'd probably go ahead and roll with Chase there and just keep my fingers crossed. Hunt and Brown, Boyd. JJ, I don't know what Hunt and Brown, Boyd, Dotson, and the flex. How many am I picking? He might not wait till the end of the year to get replaced. Give Ramondre all the work at the end of the game here. Let's do, it's 12:13, so we have plenty of time to answer questions. Let's just do a quick pause. I want to watch and see here real quick. Addison is safer than Lockett for me, Max. I'm sure Mac Jones will still be there. That's why the handling of this quarterback situation. Mac Jones has not been good, but I also am not a fan of how they've handled the situation either. Going back and forth and always having somebody waiting over his shoulder. I mean, obviously didn't have a great sophomore season, but he was really good as a rookie still. I just don't think he's getting a fair shake. I don't think he's getting the support that he needs either. Also, the Patriots have sucked at putting weapons around him. And when they've got a weapon like Ramondre Stevenson, who's doing fantastic, they don't utilize him. If the Pats lose, the Bills may not make that call. Honestly, if it's me, if I own the Patriots, if I'm Robert Kraft, I'm not firing Bill Belichick in season. There's just no way. Now, has he been a good coach since Tom Brady left? Hold on, let me watch this play, and then I'll fill you in on my thoughts about the Patriots dynasty. Because I put this on Twitter the other day, and a few people didn't like my response, but that's okay. Not very many people do sometimes. Wow, New England, what happened? I must be behind. They gave him the first down. What was that? I'm so far behind. What in the world are we doing? Listen, that throw right. I don't have a stream delay. That's what it's just the app. They're a mess. They are a mess. Yeah, I don't have a stream delay on. That's the app. The app is always behind because in our props bet channel on Discord, I'll be like, oh, I only need a couple more yards from this guy. And they're like, dude, he got that 5 minutes ago. I don't know why the app is. Listen, the NFL app is garbage. It's garbage. But we have NFL Plus, so I watch Red Zone and stuff on it. So, my take, though, on the New England Patriots is Tom Brady basically made that franchise. The Patriot way that people talk about with Bill Belichick, it's not. The Patriot way was never Bill Belichick. The Patriot way was the Tom Brady way. Nobody was willing to work harder. Nobody is willing to put in the time and the effort or the passion. How many like top end players at the skill positions did Tom Brady play with during his tenure in New England? Randy Moss? Julian Edelman was Julian Edelman because of Tom Brady. Gronk? So when people take a look and say, oh, Bill Belichick hasn't been great since Tom Brady left, it makes 100% sense. Because Tom Brady is what made that Patriots dynasty. His work ethic. When people bought into the Patriot way, they bought into playing with one of, if not the greatest player of all time. Definitely, in my opinion, the greatest quarterback of all time. But potentially one of the greatest players of all time as well. It depends on how you want to word that and go through that. So to me, there's a reason Bill Belichick has struggled as a coach since then, because he hasn't had that stability at the quarterback position. Now, their rookie year, it felt like they found it with Mac Jones, but since then it's been a cluster. Mac Jones absolutely has been bad at times. He's made super poor decisions, but you've also stood in the way of Mac Jones fundamentally as well. You haven't gotten him the weapons that he's need. The offensive line hasn't been as great since then. And I just said it a minute ago. When you have really good weapons like Ramondre Stevenson, you don't use him. Like, we have been arguing about this for weeks. Why is Ramondre Stevenson losing touches to Zeke Elliott? Why is Ramondre Stevenson just getting handoffs up the middle? Why is he not being targeted in the passing game? All of these things make absolutely no sense. So has the game passed Bill Belichick? I don't think the game has passed Bill Belichick. I don't think Bill Belichick is willing to change from what he had with Tom Brady, and he's just trying to make the same thing work. To me, it feels like Bill Belichick is trying to show the world, I'm fine without Tom Brady, instead of saying, you know what? I had the greatest player of all time for a long part of his career. I don't have that anymore. We need to do something differently. Mac Jones is not elevating the players around him to superstardom. Tom Brady is. Tom Brady has always elevated the players around him. Always. Mac Jones can't do that because Mac Jones isn't Tom Brady. Also, Mac Jones had to come in and be the next guy up, right? How difficult is it to be in Tom Brady's shadows, to be the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots and feeling like every game you go out there, you have to try and live up to Tom Brady? As an organization, you need to take a step back and realize with Mac Jones what he's facing on a personal level and what you need to do to help him get past that. And that's where New England failed him. Because New England expected him to beat Tom Brady and win games with all of these crazy wide receivers like Juju Smith-Schuster that they're signing over a guy like Jacoby Myers, bringing in Devontae Parker and giving him a ton of money. You've got Demario Douglas, who isn't playing that bad right now, but who in the world is Demario Douglas, right? Go get some players. Stop forcing Mac Jones to be Tom Brady, and he won't need to try to be. There. That was my rant. Bring back McDaniels. At this point, give the team to Bill O'Brien. Yeah, you know, Montana, obviously there's going to be an argument for everybody. For me personally, Tom Brady is the greatest, not just quarterback, but player of all time because of what he did. Right? I'm also factoring in where the guy was drafted. Why is my hat crooked? Like right there feels good on my head, but it looks crooked. That feels weird on my head, but it looks straight. What's wrong with my hat today? So yeah, like Montana did more with more. Tom Brady did more with less. Where he was drafted, what he was as a prospect, what he was coming in as a rookie and taking over and things like all of those things kind of combine into the legacy that is Tom Brady. Tom Brady will probably be the greatest NFL story of all time. It's going to be really hard to replicate that. Now, a lot of people kind of thought that Brock Purdy was in the same kind of realm. Right now, being the last guy taken, what could become of him? Don't put that pressure on Brock Purdy. Alex Martinez becoming a member for the 21st month. Michael Thomas, Noah Brown, Singletary, or Kareem Hunt. Need a wide receiver and a running back to play. I'll still go with Hunt over Singletary, and I'll go with Brown over Michael Thomas. Never saw Joe screaming at his teammates or coaches. Who cares, man? Who cares? Who cares? Why? Because that's just passion. That's passion. That's energy. There's clips of Peyton Manning yelling at Jeff Saturday, telling him to shut up and to stop messing with the plays on the sidelines, screaming at each other, and no one says crap about Peyton Manning. It's fire. It's intensity. It's people in the heat of things. It's Tom Brady wanting the best for himself and his teammates. And every single person that's ever played with Tom Brady, I would say 95% of the people that have played with Tom Brady that have probably been screamed at. Our idiot kicker, yes, exactly, Josiah. All of those things, they would say Tom Brady made them a better player, even if they got yelled at on the sideline. See? I mean, the boys that I play COD with, we've had it out in Discord a couple of times because we're super competitive and we're trying to play ranked multiplayer. And I know it's nothing nearly like playing football and getting paid millions of dollars for it. I understand that. But it's the same thing. Some of us are just hyper competitive. I am. Litnick is. Litnick and I play together all the time. And we'll have it out when we're in the middle of a game and things aren't going right. It's like, dude, it happened the other night. I was like, we need better comms. And I was at the bottom of the leaderboard. I had a bad game. And he goes, well, we need more kills. And I was like, well, we need better comms. Like, don't put this on me. We all just got to communicate. So it happens with everybody. People who are passionate about something and are super competitive, they're going to argue and they're going to yell at each other and they're going to come back and they're going to say, all right, whatever, let's get back to work. Tom Brady was the same way. He might have yelled at people. He might have showed a ton of emotion. Who cares? He got right back to it. All right. He's not a very nice guy. Danielle, would he care to come on and do a segment with us? Rome, 559, celebrating a month with the headliners. Should I drop Gus or Fournette for Connor coming off IR? Yeah, I'm dropping Fournette for sure for Connor. Or wait because Foreman already played. These are my only running backs. Nope, drop Fournette and grab Connor right now. If he's available, you already should have done it. Grab him, Rome, for sure. Twism, becoming a member for the 22nd month. I always said for the 55th month. Becoming a member for the 22nd month. Yo, Headliner Nation, Ford or Sutton at the flex. I'd probably still go ahead and roll with Ford because I think he's going to get a decent amount of work in the passing game today. Augustin, becoming a member for the 3rd month. Mark Andrews or Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta is my tight end 1 this week. Let me go ahead and answer Atlanta Heat since I've seen his question 50 times in the last 10 seconds. Pick 3 out of Brees, Pollard, Kamara, ETN, and Aaron Jones. Brees, Kamara, and ETN are my 3 highest ranked. I notice you ignored the sign stealing ship that got him a couple of Super Bowls. He didn't win Super Bowls because of that. I'm sorry, Les. I don't agree with you at all, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that would also agree with that. If that's your defense for not liking Tom Brady, then let's just call it what it is. You just don't like Tom Brady because of Tom Brady. That's what it is. And that's fine. You cannot like people because you don't like that person. That's fine. Just call it what it is. Let's not lie to each other about it. There's people I don't like. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. But if you're using those arguments against Tom Brady, it's because you don't like Tom Brady. Okay? Sean. Oh, thanks for the members only video. Yeah, I completely forgot about it last night too. I dropped the ball on that video this week. IB Films. I'm still going T-Law. My coffee is sweating all over the place. Ryan, becoming a member for the 3rd month. Full PPR, James Conner or Deontay Johnson. Love you, Headliner Nation. In a full PPR, I will go Deontay Johnson. You know, I will say one thing. This is the last thing I'm going to say. I promise. I will say one thing. While everybody was hating New England for winning so much and hating them and Tom Brady because of it, I was rooting for them because I knew while I was watching it, I would never see it again in my life. I knew that I would never see it again. I knew that in my lifetime, I would never see another Tom Brady, and I would never see another dynasty like the New England Patriots, and that's why I rooted for them. Because when you see something happening in front of you that is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, as a society, what we should do is we should embrace it and say, how cool is this that I get to be alive and watch something that is a part of history instead of rooting against it because we don't have it. I'm not going to root against the New England Patriots because the Detroit Lions didn't have it. I'm going to root for them because it's happening, and we're never going to see it again. Same thing for LeBron. I got to see the tail end of Michael Jordan that I remember. And obviously he was a great player, but I also knew in the same instance that LeBron, I've rooted for LeBron his entire career because he's always been compared to Michael Jordan and he's always gotten unfair hate because of it. And you can say that he whines and you can say that he cries and you can say all these other things about him. But when you look at it with LeBron James, you're never seeing another LeBron James. It's not happening. A guy coming into the league at 18 years old and dominating grown men at 18, there is not one person that will ever watch this show that I'm in right now and be able to say that they could do the same thing. Just appreciate it. And let's not have the Michael and LeBron debate. They're both great players. They're both the greatest to ever play the games. And you know what? They played the games differently. They're different players. They're not the same person. So let's just respect them both for being awesome. And if you're a Michael Jordan lover, respect LeBron for what he's done. And not only that, respect LeBron for what he's done off the court. He's never had scandals. He's never had issues. He's a great family man. He's given back to his community. He's propped up the state of Ohio and the city of Akron more than anybody's ever done. Just appreciate like great people. Just do it. And who cares if he whines about calls on the court? It's the same thing as Tom Brady. He's passionate. He's energized. He loves the game. He wants to be the best. And that sometimes drives emotions that other people don't like. The same thing with Sharon Moore and the Michigan Wolverines in his interview after yesterday. He was passionate. He had a ton of energy, all of that emotion that he had trapped in from just a week of just crazy stuff in the media and trying to figure out what's going to happen, to finding out Jim Harbaugh can't coach and stepping in as head coach and beating a number 10 team ranked on the road in one of the toughest environments of all of college football. At the end of the game, he gets emotional, and it's just one of those things where it all flows out, and people are hating on him. Why? Why such a toxic attitude towards emotion? This is why men have trouble dealing with mental health issues. This is why men aren't willing to talk to each other or talk to specialists, because we feel like we're going to get put down by other men in society. Show your emotions. And if someone says something about it, who gives a crap? Be you. Be unapologetically you. And if you do that, you're going to be a lot happier. That was a long tangent there. Okay, we need to talk football again, but we have plenty of time. We've got 25 minutes until kickoff. Boom. Chase is active. We knew going into it that Chase would probably be active. Sean, this is getting deep, and I'm all for it. I would love to have deeper conversations with you all, but I can't do it right now. I would love to keep this conversation going. Absolutely. I love these conversations. We can't right now. Garrett Wilson or James Cook need upside. Garrett Wilson will have the upside, Steve, but he's in a standard league. James Conner is ultimately way more safer, but if you need upside, you're going to have to chase it with Garrett Wilson. I've never seen someone quad sip a straw. I don't know what that means. Is this another one of these things you're going to have to tell us? From Ed, Tank Dell, Deontay Johnson, or Christian Kirk. I have to pick one of them. The safest is going to be Christian Kirk for me. I have Henry over Monty, E-Man, but I wouldn't hate it for you. I'm going to go Dobbs over Irwin Kalafa, even though I don't love it. Josiah, Gus Edwards, Flowers, or Taysom Hill. Give me Taysom Hill. Jose, Bijan over Kenneth Walker. I do. The chat's moving so fast, Danielle, I can't even hit the show button on that. But I am, just so Jake can see it. Kevin, Noah, Singletary, Pickens, or Wilson. Pick two. I'm assuming Garrett Wilson, or is it Wilson from Arizona? If it's Garrett Wilson, I'll pick Pickens and Garrett Wilson. If it's Wilson from Arizona, give me Noah and Pickens instead. Sean, Shaheed is going to have way more upside than Kareem Hunt. So if you're chasing points, go with Shaheed. If you need to play it safe, go with Hunt. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, keep your questions as easy and as simple as possible. Elijah, I'll risk it with Jamison Williams over Latavius Murray, but I absolutely hate that for you. I have got Brian Robinson. Hold on, maybe I don't. I have got James Conner over Brian Robinson now. But with the weather, I'm actually bumping Brian Robinson up a little bit. With the potential rain in the second half, Brian Robinson, I'll go with him over James Conner. Conner or Wilson, non-PPR, and Wilson or Madison. Give me Wilson over Madison. Give me Conner over Wilson since it's standard. I'll go Tank Dell over Hollywood Brown, Ablardo. Anthony, give me Kirk over Addison. 96-1, Gus Edwards or Jalen Warren. Since it's full PPR, give me Jalen Warren. Papa J, in a dynasty, Shaheed or Irwin. I'll still go Shaheed there. Ryan, yes, I'm doing Goff over Lockett in the Superflex. We have Goff at quarterback 3 this week. Jay Crossfade, hey Kyle, Godwin is 6, so need 2 from this list in a standard league. Debo, Godwin, Flowers, or Boyd. I heard Chase is playing. Debo and Boyd will probably be your 2 highest upside plays there. I'll go Gabe Davis over Shaheed for Eric. Jack, Boyd, or is that Jameson Williams or Javonte Williams? If it's Jameson Williams, I'll go Boyd. If it's Javonte Williams, I'll go with him. Papa J, Kirk, Javonte, or Addison. If I'm only picking one, I'm still picking Kirk. Carlos, Garrett Wilson and Drake London over Chase, or Chase over one of them in a standard league. I'll go with both of them over Chase. Let's play it safe. Chuck Marsh, Lockett, Ford, or Shaheed. Give me Lockett. Rhonda, give me Lawrence if you want to play it safe. Give me Howell if you want more upside. There is some rain expected in the second half of that game still. Anthony, give me Dell over Boyd. J Crossfade, forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. I didn't set any of my lineups this week. I just remembered that. Metcalf, Connor, or Aaron Jones, pick 2. Give me Aaron Jones and give me Connor. Should I start Jahmyr Gibbs and Sam Laporta? Absolutely you should, but I don't know your other options. Give me Godwin over Amari Cooper still. London, Flowers, Ridley, Sutton, and Myers in a full PPR. Give me London and Myers if you want to play it safe. Carlos, thank you, Big Daddy. You're welcome. Big Daddy, Big Tasty, whatever. Forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. John, Godwin, Sutton, or Garrett Wilson. If I'm only picking one, I will still pick Godwin. Anthony P, it's all right. I would rather my teams lose and all of you win, so I really don't care that much. Give me Goff over Dak. You're welcome, Carlos. Ed, Lockett, Dell, Gabe Davis, and Ridley. I will take Lockett and Dell out of that group. Danny, Tyler Lockett, McLaurin, or Kirk in a full PPR. Give me Christian Kirk. A lot of people not wanting to start Christian Kirk this week, which is really weird. I don't know why we're wanting to do that. Oh, Thromboy, I missed your milestone chat. My apologies. Let me see if I can find it. Joe P joined Holden Chubb. I think I said that already. Milestone chat. I don't see it. I apologize, my Thromboy. I don't see a milestone chat from you. JJ, Jose, Charles, I am, That Boy, Taylor, Dustin, Travis, Dominique, Ruben, Myrna, Spicy, TC, DC, Anthony, Danielle, Ben, Freddie, Nate, Raymil, Blacker, Bruce, Alex, Rome, Twism, Augustin, Ryan, Joe P, and Chuck Marsh. I don't have one from you, man. What? Let me know though. Let me know what it is and I'll answer it for you. I don't know. Well, I don't see one from you. I don't know what happened there. My apologies. Chuck Marsh celebrating 26 months with the headliners. I'm down bad at running back this week. Long story short, Ty Chandler or Rico Dowdle. Oh man. Give me Rico. Things could not be worse. Hashtag forehead kisses. I would agree with you. They could not be worse. But I'll go with Rico, and because it's an easier matchup, maybe he'll get some touches if they take Tony Pollard out later in the game. Thromboy. All right. So scoring, standard scoring need for between Tank Dell, Pickens, James Conner, and Kareem Hunt. Give me. Oh wait, you only listed 4 though. You say need 4, but you list 4. I don't know if you meant to say need 3. I'll rank them in order though, and it's exactly how you put them. Dell, Pickens, Conner, and Hunt in that order. Need 2, Tank Dell and Pickens then. If you want to play it safe, then go with Tank Dell and James Conner. If you want more upside, Dell and Pickens. Brandon, Michael Thomas or Noah Brown. Michael Thomas will probably be safer. I don't know if he's going to be limited or anything after the arrest. I don't know if they plan on doing anything with him. I haven't seen anything. So I would say Michael Thomas there if you want to play it safe. I do have Kittle over McBride. If you need some upside, if you're chasing points, then you could go Noah Brown over Michael Thomas. He could see some big plays today. Abelardo, give me Tank Dell over Hollywood. Maua family, standard. Debo, Deontay Johnson, Christian Kirk, Tank Dell, Dobbs. Need upside, please, Kyle, and thank you. Give me Kirk, give me Dell, and give me Debo. Kirk, Dell, and Debo. Carlos, Garrett Wilson or Connor in a non-PPR. Connor will be safer, and I will do Wilson over Madison. I think I answered that one already. Deontay Johnson or Tank Dell in a full PPR FT. Deontay Johnson will be much safer, but Tank Dell also has much more upside for me as well. Kevin, I'll go Gabe the Babe over Algier. Brady, Judy, Noah Brown, Dobbs, and Kareem Hunt. Definitely Noah Brown for me. If you want to play it safe and root for the touchdown, go Kareem Hunt. If you want to try and go a little bit more upside, then go with Judy there. Brad, Borderline. Full PPR pick 2. Deontay, Javonte, Pollard, Jones, and Addison. Whew. Your highest upside is going to be Aaron Jones and Tony Pollard. And even though Deontay Johnson should probably be in your lineup, I'm going to go ahead and go with the running backs that should see plenty of volume today. Buck. Need 2 from Connor, Dillon, and Gibson in a full PPR. Give me Connor and give me Gibson in the full PPR. Sending kisses to Big Tasty, aspiring. I appreciate it. Gibson saw a decent workload last week. And with the potential rain, maybe a decent workload in the second half this week. Little boy, yeah, obviously that's funny, but only BP, half PPR, Njoku or McBride. I gotta look at that one real quick because I think that one is super close. Give me McBride over Njoku, and it wasn't really that close. They're 5 spots apart. Chris King, pick 2, need upside between Ford, Dobbs, Quentin Johnston, and Myers. It's going to be Myers. I would probably still go Ford over Dobbs. Even though Dobbs may have a little bit more upside, Ford should still see some work in the passing game today. I probably still go Ford anyway. Njoku, Kittle, Chigi Oko, or Aten. I've got Kittle the highest. Give me Kirk over Godwin. Mike, Pitts, Brian Robinson, and Russell Wilson or Heineke. Let me look up that quarterback question for you real quick. Oh, I'm in the waiver wire video. I'm like, Juwan Johnson is not my number 1 tight end. Quarterback. All right, now I got to look again because I forget. Wait a second. Anthony, you are not sitting Devontae Adams for Devin Singletary. Not a shot. Mike, Russell Wilson or Heineke? We have Russell Wilson a little bit higher right now. And then tight end gets 2 points per reception. Between Pitts and Brian Robinson, I probably go with Pitts then. I probably go with Pitts since he gets 2 points per reception. Carla W becoming the member of the headliners for the 22nd month. Carla, appreciate it. Given the rain, still go with Howell over Lawrence. Thanks, Big Tasty. Carla, appreciate it. With me, I mean, Lawrence is safer for me because Lawrence right now is at quarterback 10 for us. And Sam Howell is at quarterback 7. Howell has more upside, but given the pending rain in the second half, I don't know if I really want to fight about that. And since they're so close in the rankings, if you want to play it safe, I just go with Trevor Lawrence. If you're chasing points, if you need upside, then go with Sam Howell. Jem, welcome to Hold and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Oziel, is Parham an option this week, Kyle? I have Herbert. I mean, not really. He could score a touchdown, but I'm not banking on it. Why do I have hair sticking out of the side of my hat? JD Stewart becoming a member for the 22nd month. Chase or Boyd? I probably just play it safe and go with Boyd. Jordan Thornton, welcome to Full Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Kittle or Sutton in a PPR league? I probably go with George Kittle, even though I don't love it. Sutton probably a little bit safer, but Kittle would have more upside for me. I'm going Taysom Hill over TJ Hawkinson, Jay. The Lexmeister, London or Boyd, I'm going to still go with London there. In the slumps this week from Geach's Peaches, Wan'Dale Robinson or Elijah Moore, I'll go with Wan'Dale Robinson. Kevin, Chase or Myers, I'll go with Myers. Star-Lord, do I start Addison or James Cook at the flex in a full PPR? I will go with Jordan Addison there in a full PPR. Abe Lardo, Mixon, Aaron Jones, Jay Cook, and Monty, pick 3. Give me Mixon and Aaron Jones for sure. Lock it in. If you want to play it safe, go with James Cook. If you want a little bit more upside, go with David Montgomery. Mario, start one between Godwin, Cooper, or Boyd in a full PPR. I'll take Godwin there. Flex Evans or Monty from Aldi 4. Give me Evans. Daniel, good luck, Canada's. Let's get this W. Kyle, let Mirna and I know whose house you want to start at next week for joint custody. Why? You know what? I don't want to have to pack up every week. Let's just get one place and we'll just all hang out in the same place. Then I don't ever have to pack. Connor or Boyd? Give me Connor if you want safety, Boyd if you want more upside. Star-Lord, have a great Sunday as well. Ablardo, you're welcome. Ablardo, you're welcome. Tonesy, start one. Judy, Noah Brown, or Dobbs. Give me Noah Brown. I've got a Noah Brown fielding. Drew the Foo, give me CJ Stroud over Trevor Lawrence. Yep, CJ Stroud over Trevor Lawrence this week. Yep. I keep forgetting that was a thing. Gem. Pick 2, Jahan Dotson, Tank Dell, or Taysom Hill. Give me Tank Dell and Taysom Hill there. Jose. Give me Jose, half PPR, Taysom or Kittle at the tight end. Give me Taysom. And then Judy, Davis, or Taysom at the flex. Is it the same league? Because I would put Taysom at tight end and then probably go Davis at the flex there. Mirna, I'm down for that, Kyle. We'll keep in touch during the week to work that out. Just send me a DM. We'll figure it out. Keaton Mitchell or Ty Chandler. I would stash Keaton Mitchell right now. Blunt Poppy Supreme becoming a member for the 27th month. Abe Lardo, I agree. Thank God no one's talking about it, except you just brought it up. And I had completely forgotten about it. Now I have to have that in my mind again. Blunt Poppy, been here for 27 months. Appreciate you. Yo, Kyle, in the full PPR, Taysom Hill or Jonnu Smith. I got Taysom Hill higher. Tank Dell or Tyler Boyd. Give me some Tanky D, baby. Appreciate all you guys do. Blunt, appreciate you being here for 27 months. What are the odds Jay Jetta is back next week? I'm worried they hold him out until after the bye. I would say after the bye is probably the best bet. Ridley or James Cook at the flex. I'm going to go James Cook for safety. If you're chasing points, then you can go with Ridley. Ridley or James Cook at the flex. Oh, Dylan, you just asked the same question. Ridley if you need more upside. James Cook if you need to play it safe. TCU Rock. Appreciate you. Brad, we've got Goff higher than Stroud this week. Ooh, look at that. Just answered it and it just popped back up. You're welcome. With joint custody, you'll get 2 times the holidays element. That's true. If we did have 2 houses, I would get double the holidays. If we just have 1 house, it would probably end up being just 1. We'll need to discuss that. Njoku or Hawk? I've got Hawkinson higher than Njoku still. Achan coming back on time, I have no idea. I haven't heard anything on him. Literally, the last report I saw, which was probably a couple of weeks ago, is that they didn't feel like Achan was progressing as much as they would like. There is a possibility he could be back next week, but I haven't heard anything. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on that. Pickens or Taysom Hill in the flex? I'll go Taysom Hill. Javonte or Gibbs from Kobe fan? Give me some Gibbs today. How do I like Achan rest of the season? I mean, he has the upside, but I got to see him back and healthy, to be honest with you. Right now, I'm extremely worried because I don't know how healthy he is and how the potential re-aggravation of an injury could happen. So right now, it's hard for me to give you an answer. If you were to say he's fully healthy coming back next week, he's still got top 12 potential for me every week. You're welcome, Josiah. Ryan, Fortnite OG or Modern Warfare 3 in my flex. As much as listen, I'm a Call of Duty guy. I always will be. I do run some Fortnite with my son. My son is a Fortnite kid because he's not really old enough for Call of Duty yet. So we run some games together. I don't mind Fortnite. We ran Fortnite. We ran trios the other night. I dropped 17. What I dropped 17 and 15 in a couple of different games and quads. I was hammering the other night in Fortnite. And what do I think about Modern Warfare 3? I hate how you have to do daily challenges to unlock guns. I absolutely freaking hate it. It drives me nuts. Jacoby or Godwin from Aubrey. Jacoby's going to be safest for sure. I probably lean Jacoby a little bit. Hopefully they're getting the ball out quickly to him. Little boy, I've played some Apex. I just haven't been able to really get into it. I'm a Call of Duty guy, man. I just am. Trey Perez. We can, hey, listen, if you all want to discuss games, you need to subscribe to Headliner Gaming. I'm live on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Subscribe to Headliner Gaming and we'll hash all that out. Right now, we've got 7 minutes until game time, so I got to answer more questions. Trey Perez becoming a member for the 16th month. Hey, Kyle, I watch y'all every day. I appreciate the content. Trey, appreciate you. Full PPR, Kincaid or TJ Hawkinson. Kincaid has bumped up to my tight end 2 on the week. I'm going Kincaid. Full PPR, Curtis Samuel, Michael Wilson, or Quentin Johnston. I'll go ahead and go Curtis Samuel there. Yeah, for sure. If we want to discuss best games, we will on Headliner Gaming. Hit the subscribe button. Almost at 2,000 subscribers over there. Carlos made a mistake. 2 wide receivers out of London, Sutton, Ridley, Flowers, and a full PPR. London for sure. Flowers if you want to play it safe. Ridley if you want more upside. Wayne, pick 2.5 PPR. Amari Cooper, Alexander Madison, or Jerome Ford. Give me Cooper and Ford. Jacob, good morning, Mr. Richardson. For a chat that's calling me Big Tasty and all these other things, for Jacob to get super professional here and call me Mr. Richardson, I like it. Half PPR, need 2 wide receivers and a flex. Adam, what the world did I just say? I put a long A on the end of his name. Adams, Addison, McLaurin, Rashad White, James Cook, Garrett Wilson, lower back. Oh my God. Wait, you can't call me Mr. Richardson and then say lower back kisses. Oh my gosh. I'm not against it either though. 2 wide receivers and a flex. Well, Rashad White is going to be our flex, and then we're going to go Adams and Addison there. Adams and Addison. Headliner Mario Kart would be a blast. That would be fun. Kyle will be adding Twister to his gaming schedule soon. Oh my gosh. I do listen, I will take everybody on in Twister. Listen, I might be a bigger guy, but your boy was a college athlete. We can still move. We can still move and bend, baby. Online Twister. The lower back kisses has got me completely off board now. I was not anticipating that. He did, Daniel. He lured me in and then hit me with lower back kisses out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, the chat's wild. If you're watching right now and you're not a member and you're thinking to yourself, what in the world, you should become a member because you'd have a lot more fun with life if you were a member. And why are you guys not in, if you're members, why are you not in Discord? Danielle, Mirna, I never see you guys in Discord. Why are you not in Discord hanging out with all of us? I don't see E-Man in Discord. Abe Lardo, I'm banning you. No, why would you say that? Is Kenneth Walker going to come good or should I did you just say is Kenneth Walker going to come good? This is a PG chat. What is wrong with all of you? This isn't my fault. I'm getting off the rails because of the chat. This is all you right now. Holy crap. Is Kenneth Walker going to come good or should I try? I'm keeping Kenneth Walker right now. Evans, Olave, Ayuk in a full PPR. Give me Evans, Olave, and Ayuk in that order. Absolutely. Connor or Gibbs, give me Gibbs. The chat's wild right now. Oh, E-Man, you are in Discord. Okay, I had no idea. Yeah, everyone needs to be in Discord. Everyone needs to. If you don't know how to get into Discord, message me on Discord, message me on Twitter, send me an email. I don't care. We need to get everybody in Discord. If you're not in Discord, get a hold of me and I will personally help you get into Discord today. Sting, this is a tough no. Oh my God. Danielle, yes, you do. Pickens or Flowers, Kevin? Give me Pickens. Godwin, Algier, or Singletary? Still give me Godwin. CJ or Allen? We've got Josh Allen at number 1 this week. Jim, 3 running backs, Aaron Jones, Gibbs, Cook, and Pollard. Give me Jones, Pollard, and Gibbs there. Myrna, yes, you need to get in Discord as well. I'm calling Scott Hansen on you all. No. It's like forehead kisses. I've got Goff over Howell, Marcus. That's why you deserve lower back. The chat the last 2 days has been... This is why I love you all. This is why I love hanging out with you all. Because we want to have a good time. We just want to have a good time, baby. And that's it. We've got 2 more minutes. Any more questions? 2 more minutes. And get in Discord. If you don't know how to get in Discord, message me. And I will personally help you. You can message me on Instagram, krich1532, on Twitter, krich1532. You can message me on Discord. You can send me an email, kyle@thefantasyheadliners.com, and I will help you get into Discord today. We need everybody in Discord. Mike Evans or Breece Hall? Give me Breece Hall. Ozeal, Sutton, Samuel, Dotson, Noah Brown, and Tyler Boyd. We just have to start one. Highest upside is Noah Brown. Safest is Tyler Boyd. Dobbs or Judy? Kevin Dobbs, probably more upside. Judy is safer. Drop Charbonnet, Kareem Hunt, or Spears. If I had to drop any of them, since you have Kenneth Walker, I will drop Spears. Taysom over Hawkinson. Myrna, thanks for all you do, handsome. Let's get these dubs. Let's get them, Myrna. Appreciate you. Murray with a Connor flex. What? Any other questions? 1 minute. Good luck to everybody today. Have a great day. I'm going up to the last second because we got off topic way too many times in this stream. But is this all going down in the Holden Chubb chat? It can. Everybody has access to Holden Chubb now. It wasn't the same way before. The higher levels had their own chat, but now everybody's in Holden Chubb, so everyone can see the same thing. All right. It's 1 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it. Appreciate for everybody tuning in today. Quite honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to save this with just the deepest sincereness that I can absolutely find. I appreciate every single one of you. This community is amazing. Y'all are amazing people. You're beautiful. Absolutely love our members. You love to hop in here and have a good time. And quite honestly, after this, I'm thinking about doing a members-only live stream at some point this week where we completely lock it down. Nobody's going to have access to it except just our members. And we're just going to have like an AMA. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk. It doesn't need to be about football. We'll just chat and we'll have a good time because we've done that the last 2 nights. But we've had so much football, we've had to get back to it. Kyle Reeves, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation today. Appreciate you all. Best of luck with your games today. Best of luck with the weekend. Have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you all on the next episode of the Fantasy Headliners. Appreciate you all.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid.